Jason Parry. I live in a town called Ames, Iowa. This poem is dedicated to a town that I love very much. It's called Systematic Solar Systems. Systematic solar systems problematically spraying mist against my listed statements. Listing listlessly to twisted band-aids I branded over signifiers and signified because I'm very good at justifying in four terse verses, erasing displaced traces of your features from my face. But I don't make escape plans, I just plan plans while continuing to participate in a pseudo-cultish musical clan rally located behind the Fighting Burrito in the Welch Ave back alley, where many of my friends have screamed and sung, got drunk and shit-faced, blazed, and a few brought liquor into an all-ages space. But we still lift each other up by collaborating and enabling. Oh, and this is for the sandwich eating crew. Maybe you heard of them. They put faith in all this product because we're the children of religious people with no religion. We realize we're neither replicas of angels nor demons. We realize we don't have to be toxic despite what TV tells us, and we need work because we need pay, and maybe we won't be paid that great, but at least we're working. At least we keep talking, communicating, and introducing new projects because that's all we can do. When we're asked to lay down, fall asleep and dream, we stand together and simply say no. We whisper words to each other that we've been hungry to hear. And the music we make in Ames will opiate your ears. But we don't do it for fame, we don't do it for women, we don't do it for you or some political vision. We do it simply because we must. Now here's the chorus. In Ames we trust nothing because we trust ourselves. And by definition of a DIY scene, we must always do it ourselves. And we will never dilute the product. We will never be bitter and violent. I say to you now, if this doesn't work out, it's because of me and no one else. It's because of you that things work when you do work as hard as you can. Material possessions and sex do not make you a better person. The type of ride that you ride in doesn't make you a baller. Start with nothing, work for nothing, and make something. There's twigs on the trees and leaves on the twigs and branches in between, and there's plenty of these for everyone to make a nice woven home to live in. But it's particle board for mica, drywall and expensive oil furnaces. It's always yummy MSG and antibiotic injected chicken. It's a world of Walmarts that we happily get to slave within at the McDonald's fast food restaurants being paved with McMuffins. Cleaning the fryer in the back with a 5-gallon plastic bucket. You do a good job because when you do, you love it. The only thing I could say is, remember to let the grease cool. Even if your manager at work's a complete jerk, and demanding it needs to be done now, and without the proper tools, and you're a good man in your heart, the world is black and white like that. A noble 16-year-old citizen, father of 2 recently born children, and you want to get home to see them, cause if it wasn't for their love, you wouldn't be working extra jobs, so you could feed them. So you pour the grease into the bucket, and it's too hot, and it starts to melt. Then the walls start to bulge, and the oil starts to leak out, and it spreads across the floor quick. So you're not sure what to do, because the floor is covered now, and it's melting your shoes, and your feet are starting to burn with the smell of rubber in your nose, as the manager stands in the doorway with eyes like dinner plates, and the floor cooks your toes. You realize you could have said no and gotten another job, but now you're about to be severely burned due to that job, cause you can work hard your entire life, but if you do it with stupidity, that's not something to be proud of, stupid. You're just stupid, that's it. You made the choice, even if you couldn't see it. You held the pan, you poured the grease. It wasn't for God or your children or the corporation you worked in. You did it for you, so people could see what a good little worker bee you could be. Now sing with me. In Ames we trust nothing because we trust ourselves. And by definition of a DIY scene, we must always do it ourselves. And we will never dilute the product. We will never be bitter and violent. I say to you now, if this doesn't work out, it's because of me and no one else.